Hello, welcome to another episode with Judge Mathematics. I remain your host, Milton Eduarijon. We're still on the series of factorization. It's quite broad. I'm taking it step by step just to help you understand the topic very well. Today we are looking at factorization by regrouping. In our last video we looked at factorization by grouping, but today we are looking at factorization by regrouping. There are certain algebraic expressions that cannot be factorized until you regroup them. Looking at the example we have on the board, factorize CD minus DE plus D squared minus CE. Let's look at it by expression. If you look at these two terms, remember you group in twos. When you look at these two terms, you discover they have D in common. They are the HCF, and then when you look at these two terms, you discover that they have one as their HCF, which will leave our factors in the two brackets are different. And so to successfully solve this kind of problem, we try to regroup them to help us work effectively. So let's solve this by regrouping. So we say CD minus DE plus D squared minus CE. So we can interchange the position of these two to help us work effectively. So we regroup. By regrouping, we're going to have CD. I'm bringing this here plus D squared. I'm taking this in, so that I have minus DE, then I bring this out minus CE. I can bring this first, so we have minus CE and minus DE. So we have this first, and then this here. So I've been able to regroup this. So at this point we now group in two. Okay. So CD plus D square, what is here? Remember from our last video, D is common. So we have D out, and we are left here CD divided by D. We have C. D squared divided by D, we have plus D. Then we go back to the other group. We have minus, what is common here? We have E here, so we can take E out. And here we are left with C. And here we are left with plus D. Now someone may ask, why plus when here is minus? Alright. Remember I told you that this bracket you obtain here and the one you obtain here must be the same. If not, your work will be wrong. But then this changes to plus because when we expand this, we say minus E times C gives us minus CE, and minus E times plus D will also give us minus DE. If here was minus, then our solution will be wrong, because when you expand minus E times minus D will give us plus DE. So you have to be very wise and be careful with sign. I noticed that many students have problem with signs when factorizing, so you have to be careful. Okay, you have to be careful. When you finish, try to expand and see if it will give you what you have here. So here being plus makes our solution correct, so that when we expand this, we'll get back this. Okay, so we are done with this other group, and so finally we conclude. We take these two A plus D is common to these two terms, and then here we are left with what? D, when we divide D into CD, D into CD by CD. And here we are left with minus E, when we divide minus E into CD by CD. So this becomes the solution to this. Okay, so I'll leave you now and then give you some exercises to try.